Back again, and 4 of us may have just filmed an episode 30 minutes ago.
I don't know what you're talking about, Logan. I'm in a completely different outfit.
I'm not. I forgot to change.
I also changed.
I definitely forgot to change, but oh well. Maybe while intros are happening, I'll go.
And Audrey did a 24-hour walk with their dog.
Yeah, totally.
So, anyway, welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where the tea is piping hot and we're always ready to spill. I'm Logan Murphy, just a gay, here this time with a completely different sparkling water. Today we are drinking AHA in the caffeinated flavor Fuji apple and white tea. I highly recommend.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's so good, y'all. It's amazing.
And I am Audrey. It turns out, as you age, you do need to start drinking water. I have drank more water in the past 2 weeks than I have in probably the last 2 years. That's me.
I'm Miss Bombshell, and this is Waffles, who has a lot to say about a lot of things. And just wine.
Is that the typical usually?
Yeah, and it's really funny because my audio right now is screwing up, so everybody sounds like they're in the Wizard of Oz as weekends. So I'm gonna have to pop out and pop in.
Good.
I love what's going on with your voice right now.
I think it would make Audrey like in Emerald City, though.
Wait, what just happened?
Jay left, and they're coming back.
Okay, all right. Anyway, so I am Brandon. Right now, I now brought the bubbly. This is a new flavor, blueberry.
Water.
Because apparently they're not doing bubbly anymore. Now they have House of Love cocktails, which I'm not probably gonna buy, unfortunately.
They're very overpriced. Don't do it.
Very so, but I have blueberry pomegranate bubbly.
Ooh, that's a great flavor.
Hi. Are we going to talk about the episode?
I hate you. So much. My reveal. I actually don't like the way this shirt looks. I'm taking it off. I don't care.
Anyway,
I like it unbuttoned.
I wasn't finished with my intro.
Bitch, fuck you.
Hi, I'm Esme. I'm drinking, what the fuck is it? Orange Dry from Polar. And I'm having a Pop-Tart as well because I'm hungry.
What kind?
Wait, what kind?
Yeah,
I don't know. I have to figure it out. This definitely wasn't already opened, but let me figure it out. It's chocolate. God damn you, production!
Wait a minute. No!
I have a cat rooting for me. I'm winning.
Yes.
No, that was him going, no! It was the Elmo.
The Elmo fire, the chaos.
Elmo fire, chaos.
Yes. Oh my goodness. We are here. We definitely didn't just record episode 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 7 All Winners. Well, 4 of us did. Jay was not present, but now Jay's here.
Woo!
Yes. Jay, give us your thoughts on episode 1 very quickly before we dive into episode 2.
Good.
Great. That's all we need to hear.
We all needed that. That was good.
No, it was good. Fashion was good. Everybody was good. You definitely see that certain queens are taking this a little bit more seriously other than others, but this is a victory lap for every single one of them. So, whatever they accomplish is great because they're all amazing. I think you continue to see Jaye as a consummate professional. She's always got her head in the game. She's always thinking and evolving and just doing wonderful things. And I was really excited to see Raja back because I love me some Raja because I was a big fan of her from America's Next Top back day. And then fashion was great. I love that moment with Naomi Campbell on the runway where Jaye was in tears, and Logan and I watched it last night and we were in tears too.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, A+ all around. Liked it. Good job. There's my thoughts.
Good.
I will to add in what Jaye said. I feel like one queen. I don't know if it was this episode or last episode, but like a queen mentioned, like this is a perfect season for them to like try and risk things because they can't go home if they do bad. This is the perfect season because it's high risk. It's high reward, little risk. Like,
absolutely. Yeah,
if they do the worst in the challenge, which queen is going to block them too? Because it doesn't make sense to block them if they did shit in the challenge.
Yeah. Well, and that actually kind of leads into the start of this episode, and I think it was a little bit in the Untucked as well. But we start this episode. Everybody comes back into the workroom except for the Tuck. If y'all aren't watching Untucked, you're only getting half the story. But I love that for Untucked, they're gonna make the queen that gets blocked literally walk out and do the sequence as if she were eliminated. So they like go down the long corridor and like walk out the door. And so I guess they're doing that for every person that's been blocked because they've done it now for 2 Untucks.
That's number slay.
Yeah, so everybody comes back in and Shay's like, am I a bad friend? And everyone's like, no, girl. Oh no. Something's happening. Oh, anyway.
Technical difficulties.
Drama. And the Tuck comes back in, makes a mommy dearest joke, quote, whatever, and is basically like, I'm not mad. I accept this. And I think it was Raja that was like, you have to, girl. Like,
yeah. That was so funny. It was like, well, you got no choice, so good.
You actually don't have a choice.
The one-liners from Raja just killing me to this day still.
I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I love her so much. But yeah, so they're all kind of talking. It's the first blocking. People are kind of surprised that the Tuck was...
I think we're talking about the circle. Sorry.
Wait, what?
I think we're talking about the circle with like blocking. Like, literally,
I feel like circle message. Fuck this bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
It's not like you have a choice, Trinity. Send.
Oh my god.
I love this.
Life's not fair. Send.
Trinity left the chat.
Legendary legend star. Send.
Legendary legend star. But yes, so it's inconsequential. And then we go to the next day, and they're standing around the pink table, and Viv is talking about the legendary legend stars. And she's like, Trinity, I'm so excited for you to potentially get one. Oh, wait.
It's like, Trinity, just think, tomorrow you could walk in with one.
Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody think, okay, I love the Vivian. I'm going to say something that's controversial, but I've also been day drinking since like...
Controversial yet brave.
At 2.
Yep.
Trinity, the Vivian has gotten a lot of work done. She did phenomenal in the Snatch Game in her season. But I think now she doesn't really need a lot of makeup to look like Donald Trump. And I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm fired. I'm gone now.
No, not at all. I mean, that's a valid... That's an opinion that you have.
It's not the right opinion. Esme is dying over here.
Well, I have no context to really what she looked like before, so she's always kind of like Trumpish. No kidding. We'll put the movie you can watch it.
We were bringing chaos into the second recording, but I guess we are.
You know I'm an agent of chaos, Logan.
You're like,
when would there not be chaos? Because I don't think that has happened since
chaos.
When?
Chaos.
Legs.
What's on the menu?
Legs.
Yeah.
I need to hide my feet because I know there's people that would pay for those.
On is just sending me right now. Oh my lord. Anyway, we get Ru comes in looking like RuPaul. What else is new? And we find out that the Maxi Challenge is Snatch Game.
What is that, Logan? Ru comes out.
Ru comes in looking like Ru.
Did you want RuPaul come in looking like Farrah Fawcett?
Yes. No, I want her to come in looking like Pheromone. Tyler Vegas.
I mean, I feel like the easiest person for her to come in looking like was Raven because they're about the same skin tone now, right?
If I can put Twitch emotes right now, literally, it would just be. I have multiple "This is fine" emotes, and I need to put one of them. I don't know how, obviously.
If you send it to me as a PNG, I can make it an overlay on here.
Possibly. Okay. I'll send it to you after this.
Happen, I can make it an overlay. I mean, there's no lies detected, though. Let's be honest here. But yeah, it's Snatch Game. Do-do-do-do. And you're not playing one character, you're playing two.
Which I love.
I loved this as well.
I was very hesitant. Because I usually hate Snatch Game, but it paid off this time, so I was
right.
fine.
You're a Snatch Snater.
She hates the Snatch.
Yeah.
Who hates the Snatch?
I guess you're straight.
I hate the Snatch. It's just there's too many variables against it to make me comfortable watching it, because I'm always like, I'm very much just want people to do well, and so Snatch Game is very prone to people failing, I think.
Yeah.
And so that just makes people failing makes me uncomfortable, because I'm like, oh, you know that like sucks for them. You know that they're like,
so obviously your favorite Snatch Game had to be last season, right?
Oh my god.
I agree with Todd on this. It is very hard to do well at the Snatch because there's a lot of disappointment, and this is why I've been celibate for like 9 years.
Mm-hmm. And you know how I felt last season.
It was.
This is why I'm not drinking vodka today.
Vodka?
Did someone say vodka? Also, since we have our vodka banner up, I want to just acknowledge the banner that's right under the vodka banner, and that is our Gone But Forgotten Queen cornbread. Because even on All Star 7, we still have to reference.
You know what would have been great? You know what they should? I know this was filmed before that season, but instead of it being Miss Raven, who's as dark as a raven, that's why she's painting herself as dark, because she's trying to look like a raven. I solved the case. You know,
I saw the tights, and they were ripped.
It's not racist if she's trying to look like a bird.
Anyway, if it was cornbread instead of raven, I would have been here for it. Or like. Same. I don't know, like Cuckoo. Bring back Cuckoo. Why the hell not?
No, you know who it should have been? Hey, bitches, I'm back.
Naysha Lopez.
Naysha.
Or
Naysha. So.
They were next to Serena Cha-Cha.
Oh my god, Oh my god. No, it should have been Gia Gunn. There's no glamour here.
I am the boom
guy. Zero beauty here.
Oh my god.
What you're gonna do is not necessarily what you want to do, or what you want to do is not necessarily
what you're gonna do. Vice versa.
Or, you know, her entrance could have been, look at all the doors I've opened.
Yeah, and speaking of which, with 2 Snatch Games, I'm just like... Yes. And the fact that Bob is not here.
We still got 4 Snatch Game winners, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Yeah,
and overall,
how crazy.
The only person that truly bombed their Snatch Game was Evie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Who is the 4 that won are Jinx, Raja.
No, Raja never won.
No. Oh,
Raja should have won.
Mm-hmm.
Shay, Jinx, Vivian, and Trinity.
So who won that Snatch Game?
Whoever played Monique. So
Stacey
Lane Matthews.
Oh, okay.
Stacey Lane Matthews as Monique.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, that was so good. She was so good at it.
Which was good.
I love
Monique. I still think Raja should have won as Tyra, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good Tyra. I thought it was a mess Snatch Game overall, but like Stacey did good.
But also, it was also it was the second Snatch Game, so they didn't really have much to base off of with what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know. I mean, I'd been watching since the very first season, and same thing with America's Next Top Model, and Raja was good as Tyra, but Stacey Lane as she killed it for me because I grew up watching Monique and I loved it.
Sure.
I'm just
because the only real like big like not even drama storyline that we get in this episode is Evie is just like, I don't want to fuck up Snatch Game again. Like, because everybody else was either high or safe on their original season.
Everyone else was so chill. They were like, woohoo, we get to do.
Oh my God, Snatch! Jinx is floating around the workroom just like, Monet.
There's, I believe it's Trixie Mattel, and like something was like, Jinx Monsoon like walks around like a swamp witch, and it's just.
Oh yeah, it was Trixie.
That's also
where she does an impression of Jinx, and she's like, "Do I look like a swamp witch?" And I just love Jinx, but I love the moment where Jinx and Monet are talking, and Monet's like, "Let's get you canceled, Jinx."
Oh yeah! Oh my God!
This is the first time I watched it, where Monet just like reveals her Snatch Game characters just subtly in that moment, and it's like such a throwaway line. And then when I went back and looked, I was like, oh, she literally told us in this moment. Like, the only person we didn't know their Snatch Game characters going into Snatch Game was Jada.
Yes.
Everyone else's had been revealed, whether through a talk with RuPaul or whatever. I do also want to highlight Raja's talk with Ru, because I thought this was really sweet and lovely. And like, obviously it's been 11 years. And so Ru was like, how are you feeling? And Raja straight up is just like, this is hard, but it's really fun, but it's hard. And I just love Raja.
I do.
Because the game has shifted so much too. Like how it works has shifted. And the first time that she's coming back is against all these winners.
Like, it literally, if you look at the progression of winners based on like when they won, it's Raja, Jinx, and then it jumps to Monet and Trinity.
Yeah.
Like, there's such. I wish there had been one of those mid-season queens, like a Violet, like a Bob, like a Bianca, like an Alaska, like just, or even a Sasha. Like, I don't think Sasha needs to, or hell, I'll even take Aquaria. Just to be on that sort of like middle-ish ground of Drag Race.
Who would?
Where like at least it seems like a lot of the different eras of Drag Race were represented. That's kind of where.
What 8 queens would you cast on the next one? Like on the next one?
Oh.
Alaska, Bob, Priyanka,
Yes.
Violet. I'd say Aquaria. Who's someone else? BB?
Yeah.
Would BB do it again?
I don't think so.
Well, this isn't if they would do it. This is who I would cast.
Oh, okay.
Simone, Willow. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I would want BB and Willow as the most recent and the first.
Ooh, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that would be cool.
I would like that. I mean, I would say.
I mean, obviously, and then like probably whenever they do another one, Willow won't be the most recent winner anyway. So like but BB and whoever's the most recent winner, like that can come on, because likely they wouldn't do the winner that because I think likely the season that Willow won was filming around the same time that this season is filming.
It filmed right before.
Okay.
They filmed 14. Because the typical casting schedule is that they film the regular season April to June, and then they take a couple weeks off, and then they film All Stars June to like July, August-ish. Jaye, you were saying your ideal list.
Bianca would be number one on my list to cast, but I know she doesn't need it, nor will she do it. And also, the queens don't want to go up against her. I mean, there's been several news articles that came out that a bunch of the queens that were doing this were like, yeah, she's the only one we don't want back. Because you can't compete against her. And honestly, I think I love Monet. I am the biggest Monet fan. But I think another queen that you should never want back, because she's just all around well-rounded and so talented, is Jaye. Like, Jaye has everything.
Perfect. Literally perfect.
She's literally like a perfect drag queen. And not saying that like nobody else is. Everybody else on this that they cast is phenomenal. I adore one of these queens. But Jaye just has, I don't know, she's everything you throw at her, she can do and put her own spin on it to make it more unique.
I'm surprised she came back. Honestly, I'm still surprised she came back.
She doesn't need to. That girl's great.
I think for a lot of these girls, though, it wasn't like, I think they just were wanting to have fun. Like, they would just want to be like, oh, this is going to be such a cool thing. Like, so, like, history, all the first all winners. I think it was, I think that was very that for all of them.
Which is so nice to see, because they're not in like a super competitive mode. They're like, no, we're here with our sisters. We're here to have fun and just to do, like,
it's a fun,
we wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
It's a fun, competitive nature.
Yeah.
I really like that. I made my cast, and I'm looking at it, and I kind of love it, and I want it to happen. So, Alaska, Bob, Priyanka, Chad Michaels. I think Chad Michaels in a modern drag race would be very along the same lines of Raja. I think I would love to see Chad back.
My question is, would RuPaul give Chad the crown because he's about to die?
Yes. Carmen Farala, because I easily think Carmen could beat everyone. Simone. Lawrence Chaney. And Envy Peru.
Yeah, Envy would be good.
Yeah, I was waiting for Envy Peru, because like I need Envy Peru in an American setting.
So if you haven't seen, I follow a channel called The Drag Detective. Shout out to him. Fabulous. He just put out where he did the statistical ranking of every queen's track record, like points wise, how they did on their winning season. Number one is Envy, followed very closely behind by Bianca.
Who's the lowest?
Priyanka. Because she's one of two winners, I believe. The other one being Simone, with two Bantu placements on their season.
Yes.
So was Simone lower too?
Simone wasn't as low, only because there were more episodes in the season.
Right, so she had more time to balance that out.
The bottom three were Priyanka, Trixie, and someone else. I don't remember who that other person was.
Possibly Evie?
No, Evie and Willow were like back to back in the mid-20s.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because Evie and Willow basically have the same track record.
Oh, okay.
Which is so funny. I think they both have 1 win, 5 highs, and then there's just a different number of safes. It's like the funniest thing. But yeah, that's my dream All Stars, All Winners 2 cast. But should we dive into Snatch Game?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Cool. I came with images. This one was a bitch to find. So we're going to talk about part 1 of the Snatch Game. We have Monet as Mike Tyson, Raja as Madam, Viv as Joanna Lumley, The Tuck as Satan, Jinx as Natasha Lyonne, Evie as Rico Nasty, Shay as Elsa Majimbo, and Jada as Prince.
I was not expecting Shay's pick.
So funny. I love that girl's TikTok. Literally hilarious.
I didn't, because I just skip around watching the episode a little bit, so I will say that. Like, I had to skip around to get here in time. Sure. So I had missed really the walk-in part where they talk about stuff. So I didn't know that she was doing that, and I was like, "Who is that?" And until she talked, until she started talking, I was like, "Okay, I know who that is." Because I just didn't know her by name. If that's
My top 2 for this part 1 was Monet and Raja, hands down, for me. I don't remember anyone else, to be honest. This round,
unfortunately, my top 2, I'm gonna give it to the Tuck. I think that was just such a smart choice. And she is very, very good at Snatch Game. Like, I can't deny that. Her Caitlyn Jenner, for me, is one of the best Snatch Game characters ever. As much as I may dislike her, she knows how to do Snatch Game and do it very, very well. I thought Satan was such a smart choice, and the way that she did it as Lucifer was... I wanted to have Lucy for Matrix on this episode for this exact reason, and I'm sad we don't have her on. But I thought the Tuck did a great job as Satan. My second choice and my personal favorite of this Snatch Game is Raja as Madam, because I grew up watching Madam.
Yes!
And I screamed when I found out she was doing Madam. All of the movements, the voice, the jokes... Every single thing about Raja as Madam just made me so happy.
They really did out-of-the-box characters this round, or this season, because we have, the devil, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know who Madam is, but it's a puppet?
Yes.
So we have a puppet, the boogeyman.
I have a vague knowledge of who Madam is, but I loved it as a performing, and I think that was so funny. That's a really good indicator of if a Snatch Game character is good. Yeah. If someone who doesn't know the character itself can find it funny, that's a good sign that you're doing well.
I agree. So I grew up watching Madam, the original. So I love that. I thought Mike Tyson was smart. Joanna Lumley was smart. I don't think was pulled off as well as Joanna Lumley herself. Satan was great. Natasha Lyonne, fucking fantastic. And when Jinx said that she was going to do her, I was like, oh, that's hard. Natasha's very hard because she has a really interesting way of speaking and very hard to emulate. But she pulled it off. It was phenomenal. I got to be honest, I did not know who Evie's character was. But it sounded like she hit the nail on the head with the character. I don't know who she is.
Stream Tia Tamara by Doja Cat.
I know more.
I don't know what a Doja Cat is, but sorry, I'm like a leftover Gen Xer. And then I did not know who Shay's character was either, but she was really good. And everybody gave Jada so much shit for her Prince, and I fucking loved her version of it because, here's the deal. If you grew up when I grew up, Prince is fucking sexy as hell and ridiculous, and she still made Prince sexy as hell, and I was like, yeah, I'd still fuck that. So, I mean...
No, before I watched the episode, everyone was just fucking thirsting over Jada's prince on like my timeline.
God,
but when you fuck him in the ass... I can't do Mike Tyson's voice.
I can't do that either.
Oh my god.
My tops for this one it's probably Mike Tyson and the Tuck, sadly.
The Satan was just really good. Like I can't deny that. Brandon, who were your favorites?
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Logan. Madam and Lucifer were my favorites. Like I was just like watching this. I was just like the Tuck's actually doing a good job, and of course we know how good Trinity is at Snatch Game.
Yeah.
So
like even her Amanda Lepore on season 9 was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
I don't really remember that one. I think because it's just also
she was safe. She was safe for that one, but I thought that was also a really in the higher echelon of Snatch Games for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think also because it's just farther back that I don't remember it as much.
Totally.
Yeah, like I do remember Amanda Lepore because like she was in the hot seat for that one.
Yeah, she was in the hot seat and I was kind of surprised to see her in the hot seat for that Snatch Game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I was surprised to see Monet in the hot seat here as Mike Tyson. Honestly,
mm-hmm.
Right?
Why hot seat?
The first seat is always the hot seat.
Oh, I thought you meant that Monet was like in trouble for doing.
No. So
I missed that.
The way like Snatch Game positions are described, the top left is the hot seat and the bottom right is typically the anchor, which is also why I thought it was so surprising that Jada was in the anchor spot, because I would have just swapped Satan and Prince. I would have put Prince next to Joanna Lumley and put Satan next to Elsa Majimbo, and I thought that would have been like a better sort of dynamic.
I'm gonna kind of switch it. I thought I can't speak. I would have put Prince the same spot Joanna Lumley would have been, if I'll be honest.
Oh, and Joanna Lumley is the anchor. I could see that.
Yeah, I can like the reason why I say that because like usually the last one is like usually someone everyone knows. Except like not many people know Joanna Lumley, but I feel like she would have been like a good way to anchor something.
For sure.
Like,
well, Viv is going to be consistent regardless of who she's.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because Viv was the anchor for that one. So So I was gonna say,
did any of them stay in the same spot? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm gonna do a very fast back and forth between the two images so we can see. Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All different.
They're all different. If I want to compare from past seasons, Raja's in the same spot that she was.
Raja was third, I believe.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Raja was in the third spot. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was Manila then Raja. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I don't think any of them are in the same spot as they were ever. Actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I was gonna say, like I knew who Madam was. I just didn't know like many of the references. Like I just like seen pictures. And I was just like, wait, it like after like some of the stuff that Raja did say, I was like, wait, I actually might know some of this actually now. But like Raja killed it for me. Like I was just like, and then of course, like how Trinity made Satan funny. I was just like, oh shit, this is like a different version but like I was thinking like she was gonna take the South Park route.
Yeah.
But it was much different, but I still liked it. So
yeah. The thing with Madam is like one of the jokes that Raja did is a joke that like Drag Race fans would have seen before. It's a very like small part, but season 9, James Mansfield, when she walks in with her puppet is like, these are my summer diamonds and summer not. Which is I believe, Jaye, it originally from Madam, correct?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. But I wanna touch briefly on Evie's Rico Nasty because I Unfortunately, I do think Evie overall was the weakest across the board in this Snatch Game, and I'm not really surprised by that fact whatsoever. I actually thought her Rico Nasty was a lot better than I expected it to be.
Same.
I felt like it wasn't a good choice, though. I feel
not at all. But for what she did and what she had to do, I thought everything was on point except for the voice. I thought the voice could have been a little bit like more exaggerated because Rico kind of has that exaggerated voice. Bitch, whoa, Rico, bitch. I was like, that's funny.
I'm a fan of Rico Nasty's music, but I haven't seen any of her interviews, so like I don't know what she's like when she's just talking.
Sure.
So I didn't know, and I wanted to like it more than I did. I will say, like, it was one of the weaker ones for me.
Yeah, I didn't love it, but I thought it was good for Evie. It was good for Evie because she.
What was her first one that she did? Like on
Whoopi Goldberg, and she was in the bottom too.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah,
so bad.
Yeah.
So
I want to highlight.
Sorry, Brandon, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna highlight Jada's Prince because yes, like everyone said like that wasn't like as Prince, but the way that she like portrayed Prince, I was just like, this is actually funny. Like even the judges says like even though like you weren't as good as Prince, like you still pulled off trying to be funny, which was like again that smirk that she had, and then of course
I feel like Jada was dressed up as Prince, like as if she was going to a Halloween party, because she was just like talking like just like she would normally, but dressed as Prince. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then of course my favorite part of this part was like of course when Jada was showing her ass, and then Mike Tyson said, "I want to fuck."
So good,
so funny.
My favorite moment. Go ahead, Jay.
I'm a little bit disappointed that Pigeons did not come up with Mike Tyson, but I will forgive it because I love Monet.
I agree. I think my favorite part was when Ross is like, Mike Tyson, you can fuck me in the ass.
Oh, I laughed so hard at that.
Also, is this the most number of actual matches that we've ever had on Snatch Game?
I want to say yes.
So,
there were so many matches across both parts of this Snatch Game. I was like, why is everyone matching with the judges? Like, I don't get it.
It was.
I will say, I kind of love Michelle and Ross as Snatch Game contestants.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I liked Dove Cameron on season 14. I thought she brought a really good energy. She seemed to have a really good energy with Michelle. But I like Michelle and Ross.
I want Dove Cameron on a better Snatch Game.
That fucking part.
Yes.
Yeah, they need to bring Dove Cameron back next season.
Also, I love something I always laugh about though is because it was Dove Cameron and Raven, and their little pictures were a raven and a dove. It wasn't them, and their little icons.
Yeah, I forgot it was Raven. I thought it was Michelle.
We never covered that actually in the original episode.
Or did we not?
Yeah, we did not.
That season is a blur to me. I'm gonna be really honest.
Honestly,
go check out our review of season.
That was
14.
2 months ago too.
It feels simultaneously like it happened, like that season happened yesterday and 6 years ago.
Literally. Do we have any other thoughts on part 1 of the Snatch Game, or do we want to move to part 2?
No.
We can move.
Party.
Part 2, babe.
All right, Snatch Game Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I don't remember a single person other than Jinx in this.
Well,
one.
Let me refresh your memory, Odd. So we have the Vivian in the anchor spot as Catherine Tate.
I thought it was the hot seat. I thought it was the hot seat.
Oh, the hot seat.
Sorry, whatever. One.
Girl, I'm tired. It's been a long day.
We're like, all like, come on, let's get through.
In the hot seat is...
And the hot anchor.
Yes. The hot anchor seat. Yes, we're combining them today. Catherine Tate. We have Evie as the boogeyman. I'll talk about that. I have a lot of thoughts. The Tuck as Leslie Jordan. Jada as the Lady Chablis. Shay as Miss J. Alexander, Raja as Deanna Vreeland, Monet as Martin Lawrence as Shanae, and Jinx as Judy Garland. Let's just start with Judy Garland because
perfect. It was perfect.
Everything I've ever wanted it to be and more.
I think best Snatch Game of all time, honestly. Like, I think it was truly, like...
Is this my camera?
Yeah. It was literally just perfect.
Singing Don't Be Jealous of My Boogie in the style of Judy Garland is just something I never knew I needed in my life.
That killed me.
Like, what Snatch Game would even compare to this? Like, cause
Jinx is Little Edie.
Honestly.
I guess, but it's like, I don't even think that really compares.
I think the only other one that I think could be on par with this is Ben de la Creme, to nobody's surprise. Ben de la Creme is Paul Lind.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Because that was a masterful Snatch Game performance.
It was good, but I don't know. This one was just so good.
Or Ben de la Creme as Maggie Smith. Honestly,
I thought you were gonna say Maggie Smith.
I either of Dayla's characters, or like in a different but similar realm. Honestly, I could see like being.
Oh my
up
god!
there.
Wait, could you imagine Jinx and Dayla in the same Snatch Game, doing like in a Snatch Game together?
I saw a TikTok that was like, I'm imagining an alternative universe where Ben de la Creme didn't quit season 3 of All Stars, won All Stars 3, came back for this season, and then we had Dayla and Jinx on the same Snatch Game.
They should do a duos, but this time they know that they're doing duos going into it, and so Amazing Race, Drag Race style, and so like of course Jinx and Dayla come in together, Bob and Monet come in together,
Trixie and Katya
Alaska and Willem would be really fun.
Alaska Willem, Violet Nick.
But would Willem do Drag Race again?
Well, if it's Amazing Race,
situation.
Sure.
Oh, Amazing Race, yes. Okay.
Amazing Drag Race.
Yes, Amazing Drag Race. Love
PBS
that.
When they Paramount and all of that, it's a universe that could happen.
When they bring in, they'll bring in Roger and Raven,
Priyanka and Lemon.
Oh my god. Oh, by the way, go stream what is
coming
it?
on
Sticky Sweet by Laguna Blue and Lemon. It's phenomenal.
Yes.
Also, I don't know if anybody else saw this. So obviously Jinx references Dave, her makeover from season 5. EW interviewed Dave.
Yes, I saw that.
And basically he's like, I've seen Jinx once since the season, but it's really nice to know that she still remembers and cares about me. And I was like, apparently he went to DragCon this year and she wasn't there because she was in Portland.
Yes.
I was like, oh no, Dave.
I guess
there was a yeah.
So Logan and I were chatting this morning on the way to work, and I was saying, where he was saying, that she as Judy Garland was, possibly the best Snatch Game, like, ever. And I was, she was phenomenal as Judy Garland, but I think I love Jinx as Little Edie a little bit more because, maybe it was just because I was growing up so obsessed with Grey Gardens.
Sure.
And Baby and Little Edie, so that was just, I don't know, my heaven watching it, but I still love that one slightly more, but she fucking killed this. I was a teeny bit disappointed with Monet's Miss J, because growing up...
Shay?
No. Was it? Oh, God, it was Shay. Sorry, it was Shay.
It sure was.
Thank you.
No. You've been drinking, it's fine.
Cool.
Have you been drinking vodka?
No, it's wine. Vodka?
Yeah, I was a tiny bit disappointed with Shay's Miss J. I felt like she could have gone a lot further. These are my thoughts. I will just give my thoughts in a lump sum.
Sure.
Catherine Tate, I don't know her work, but I've seen her promoted to me several times on the internet and all these streaming services. So I know I should watch it. The Boogeyman was fucking brilliant and inspired. I love that. Leslie Jordan, I personally liked. I thought it was very funny and clever. Miss Shabley, great. Jada did great. She just did a good job. I'll just say that. Deanna Vreeland, perfection. She had it all down.
Mittens.
Yes. And the Martin Lawrence, I gotta say, I was a little confused by that because I was not really sure what was going on, but I was like, you did great.
Yeah.
I was also really tired. So last night watching it was kind of like a fever dream, but
Sure.
good.
Again, what gags me about this entire part, of course, with Judy Garland was the fact that like they referenced season 5, and I was just like, if I told you like I howled at that because I screamed so loud. I was just like, I cannot believe they actually referenced this. Like,
yes,
waffles.
Woo!
Like, yeah. And when you mentioned the interview, I was like, I cannot believe they actually, like, EW actually reached out to him.
I love that, though.
Like, of all interviews, but, like, I love it.
Because, honestly, the only other, like, makeover person that has been in any sort of relevance in the Drag Race sphere since their makeover is Nebraska Thunderfuck. Yeah. But that's because she started drag and
I will also Sergeant Peppermint.
Oh, it's yes, Sergeant Peppermint.
Wintergreen.
I like Sergeant Peppermint better.
Oh, okay.
I still think that when Slava was on it, he was gorgeous.
Yes, I agree.
He was a water polo player from one of the early seasons.
That was season 3, right?
I don't think it was season 3. Was it that old?
They did Athlete season 3.
Oh, he was fine.
Because there was that one guy, Manila's makeover was like, I play baseball hard. But
God, maybe it was season 3.
I don't remember.
Fine.
I don't remember. Esme, who are your favorites? And who did you hate?
I didn't hate. Oh my god. Judy Garland. I hate it. No kidding. Hate. Yeah, Judy Garland. 8 down. Best of biz.
The best of both. Right?
I'm losing my mind, Logan. I am sorry.
I feel that. No, I think we're all kind of right there. So
I'm like, let's bring it to the runway. Runway. Let's get to the runway.
It's the way that I've like calmed back up after the first one, if I'll be honest. Because again, right before that, again, I was coming back from drag brunch, and now I'm just like, okay, now I can settle now.
Right.
Also, Evie just looked hot.
Yeah.
Evie is hot. Can we talk about how hot Evie is?
Can we just for a moment? My basement is flooding.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god.
And I don't like twinks.
Well, I guess I'll go then.
Runway.
Bye.
All right. I never fully said my favorites.
Do you have any faves?
Oh yes.
Judy Garland, obviously.
Wait, Brandon, say your faves.
Oh, Brandon, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Again, of course, Judy Garland, and surprisingly, okay. So I've been tossing between Raja and the Tuck because like the Tuck as Leslie Jordan actually was funny because
also,
like
Leslie Jordan is such I feel like a smart choice too.
Yeah,
and I'm surprised no one has done Leslie Jordan yet until now.
Mm-hmm.
So
I honestly don't think there's a white queen with a strong enough Southern accent to do Leslie Jordan until the Tuck.
Trixie Mattel.
No. Maybe. So my issue with the Tuck as Leslie Jordan is just that the voice wasn't 100% there. Because Leslie Jordan kind of has this like higher pitched Southern voice, and Trinity was just doing her regular Southern accent that she normally has, but in a gray wig, and that was like
to pitch it up.
Yeah, she needed to go half a pitch up, and then I would have been perfectly fine with the performance. But I thought everything she said was funny,
I loved the moment of like when Judy was like, "Do we have time for one more?" And it's like, the best dress.
Oh my god, that killed me too.
And then Leslie Jordan chimes in, "They changed it to drag queen."
That was good.
I honestly think we'll talk about it. I think that's what got the Tuck one of the top 2 placements. Honestly, it like just pushed her over the edge. But
they changed it to drag queen.
Odd, who are your faves?
I really just remember Judy Garland from this.
Fair.
I don't remember a single other person.
That's fair.
Honest.
That's the reason why I only said Judy.
Fair. I do have a second one, so it's Judy. I'm gonna say a top 3 because Esme and Aud only gave one, so I'm gonna take both.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I had 2 other standout performances. One was Raja as Diana Vreeland. Not the first time that Diana Vreeland's been done on Snatch Game. Most people don't remember that Robbie Turner also did Diana Vreeland.
I do remember that. Sadly,
Robbie Turner can come back. It's time. I think she can come back.
Yeah, and I really think she should.
Just don't let her in an Uber.
No Ubers. No Ubers allowed.
No Ubers.
She could lift, absolutely. My other one, and I'm very, very happy to say this, I'm going to say Evie is the boogeyman. I thought it was just such a lovely, wonderful choice. And I thought Evie had so many funny jokes, was interacting with everybody. Like, it was just so fun and good. I thought Monet as Martin Lawrence was phenomenal. I mean, that's a character that I know very well. So I thought Monet did a great job. I will agree with you, Jay. I was a little disappointed in Miss J. I just wanted a little bit more of the Miss J-isms because I also grew up watching Top Model, so I'm very familiar. I think I might be the only person here that has actually watched Catherine Tate before.
Yeah, no, I've never watched Catherine Tate. Like, I know the name.
Sure. Yeah. I've watched some of Catherine Tate. I'm definitely not, like, very well-versed in Catherine Tate's work. But I thought of what she did. I thought it was a good performance for Viv. I just think the difficulty with Viv overall is she kind of picked 2 characters that were very niche. And that could have been fine. But, like, I wanted, and she did the impression on UK1, I wanted to see Cilla Black. Because I think Cilla Black is enough of a recognizable person, or at least her accent is for a lot of Americans. And let's be honest, the majority of the people watching this are going to be American. So I thought Cilla Black would have been a much better choice. I don't know if she brought Cilla. But god damn it, I just want someone to do Cilla Black for Snatch Game. I just want to see it because Cilla Black is fabulous.
Who would everyone do on Snatch Game if they like ever did Snatch Game?
Oh, I've been thinking about this for a while.
Oh, we asked this last time too.
Last time I said Nicole Kidman in the AMC commercial. I think I still
yes.
Mine would be Miss J, but not the one that Shay did. Miss J, who's in our call.
Oh my god, not you as Jay, Miss Baltimore Bombshell Jay.
Wait, me?
Yeah, I bring a cat puppet like too.
Oh my god!
No one would know who I was. And I go
well,
home.
Are you saying I'm not? People don't love me.
She has a sizable following on Instagram.
What just
and
TikTok.
But you know what I could do? But I could just go and sing with it in Republic. I don't know who you were, but you were given, babes.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, darling. I would be Marissa Tomei and My Cousin Vinny or I would be Katie Seagal in Married with Children because those were the quintessential ideals of womanhood when I was growing up. I'm from Queens, so I talk like this, so I feel like I could do Marissa Tomei and My Cousin Vinny really well.
I just got I got like one of mine has always been like, I could do like Tiffany Pollard because I feel like that would be like fun. But yes, I've gotten more recently an idea. to do just it would be more just for the shits of it. Would to be like do Leah Michelle, and be like
wait, that's a good one though.
But like not right. But like all my answers are miswritten because like the whole meme of Leah Michelle being illiterate. Like
it's good.
My God.
I kind of love it.
I would cry and scream. Anyway, Brandon, who would you do for Snatch Game? I don't remember.
Here's the problem with this, because like I never gave a straightforward answer last time, because all I really said was,
now.
Listen, I'm not an impressionist. That's the issue. That's like I imitate other people, but I'm not an impressionist. That's like there's a difference, obviously.
Sure, yeah.
Like I think I said last time where I would like just do like a lot of Bianca Del Rio isms.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's it. Like Bonnie or like not today, Satan, or something like that. Like, but of course I'd be very bad at it because like. But when I think back at like a lot of like known people, like if I knew her comedy better, even though like I did like know some, maybe Margaret Cho.
Oh yeah. Margaret Cho would be very difficult to do.
Yeah, very difficult.
Sorry, I just
that would be a choice.
I got a controversial one I could do.
Oh no.
I could do Shane Yaw, aka Shane Dawson.
Ooh, yikes!
Please,
no.
We already had Jeffree Star. We don't, and James Charles. We don't need.
We don't need the third. We don't need the third apocalypse. We don't need like the fourth horseman.
That's the fourth horseman of the apocalypse.
Oh,
Abby Lee Miller would also be really good.
Oh my god!
I'm surprised that hasn't been done yet.
Someone recently brought Abby Lee Miller as a choice. I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Deja. I think I watched a video where Deja brought Abby Lee Miller as a backup.
Mm-hmm.
I think Abby Lee would be a really fun choice to do. My number one choice would be Kirstie Alley.
Okay.
But specifically Kirstie Alley from the Weight Watchers commercials.
Oh, okay.
One of my answers would just be me screaming, fettuccine!
Yes.
My answer.
I'm surprised I know that. I'm surprised
I
know that.
I'm just talking about Scientology, and I think that would be dumb and stupid.
Oh my
I think
God.
someone else in a similar vein, actually, I think I could do a really good Leah Remini.
Okay.
I think that would be a fun choice to do.
Speaking of people from commercials, like because you and Audrey both mentioned something, I could do the Geico Gecko. Just come.
Oh my God, not this. My third choice, because I want it done properly, would be Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh wait, I just realized Ali Wong.
Yes, Ali Wong.
Also, I realized I could also do a really good Noodles the Pug.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's a no bones day for me.
It's a no bones day.
No bones
I
day.
love Abby Wong, so yes, please, I adore her. What about I don't know.
Like, imagine me showing up in like that, like whichever Netflix special she did where she was pregnant.
Oh my God!
Like, it would be like the gag of it all. Like, again, it's been a while since I've watched that special, so I need to watch it again just to like get that like in me.
I'll do. I thought it would be really fun now that she's been on Drag Race to do Jasmine Kennedy and just talk over everyone.
I thought you were gonna say Jasmine Masters.
No, that's already been done.
That's been done before.
And I'm not black, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But I would just be like, and then if someone like confronted me about it, I'd be like, have your moment. Have it. I hope you enjoy that one cocktail you have, because this is going to be the last Snatch Game that you're a part of. Like,
no, because it's like, RuPaul's like, so Leah Michelle, what do you write down? And I'll be like, well, I wrote down this, and it's like
I wrote anus.
Well, I just wrote anus.
Okay, let's move on. There's a little bit of workroom stuff. There's just some strategy talk with Jinx and Monet, where Jinx is like, oh, if I win, I'm blocking someone with a star. Oh, I'm sorry, a legendary legend star.
What was it, Logan?
Legendary star. By the end of the season, I'm just gonna be like,
oh, Jaye had to go. Jaye said in chat that their device is acting up. So
good. Well, bye, Jaye. Love you, Jaye.
Did you say good? Rude.
Good. No, I'm kidding. And then Raja's really excited about being potentially in the top for this challenge because she was not expecting that. So I'm very, very happy for her. Shall we bring it to the runway? Runway. Not that.
And what about it?
Category is the Pleather Principle. We start.
We love a Matrix reference.
Yes. We'll
one of my fave movies. I loved it. Literally the second she walked out, I was like, "Oh my god, Jada is doing Jada Pinkett Smith from Matrix." Like so good. It's
like
Jada.
So it's like Jada Pinkett meets like Aaliyah a little bit. There's a little bit of Aaliyah in it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It's perfect.
Yeah, this was my favorite look of this
Hands
episode.
down.
Oh wow!
Hands down.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree, but I completely back your opinions completely. I thought
Monet was also good, so it's hard to say if this was my favorite. But between this and Monet's look, so good.
This is up there for me for sure.
This is a 2.
Yeah,
this is a high.
Absolute 2.
So cool.
Yeah.
So fun. I love this. This felt different. This felt like a different pick for me.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And Jada was being edgy, like just so cool. I was
this
like,
is so different for Jada too, and I loved the Bantu knots in the hair.
I love the hair.
Oh,
the hair
so
was
cool.
phenomenal. Yes, we can't rave about Jada all day, even though I would love to.
Yes, we can.
We could.
We could just for a separate episode.
Honestly, a separate episode devoted only and just to Jada.
Well, when Jada wins, we can rant all about right?
Yes,
So
here we go.
Period. Jinx, Monsoon, Mary Poppins as a dominatrix.
It was good.
Yeah, this is cute.
It was fine.
Like this was
it's
cute.
A 2.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. She looked great.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
I'm just loving
gowns, quite literally.
I'm just loving like the evolution we've gotten from Jinx because of from season 5 to now. You know.
Yeah. Agreed. Brandon, did I cut you off at some point? Were you going to say something?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Woohoo!
Just so.
It's chocolate.
Good. It's so good.
So good.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
This fit her so beautifully. I love the playing with gender here. Like it's all just
the
pussy bow.
This is a huge 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a 2 as well for me.
Absolutely, could not agree more.
Like so many good outfits from this category.
This was a great runway.
And what's great about winners is that they all have the fucking money.
Exactly. Speaking of money, Raja.
Very cool. Very cool look.
Mm-hmm.
This is a shoot. I love every single aspect of this look. Raja looks so good. This is what I expected from Raja.
Yeah.
But it's so unexpected for Raja at the same time. Like I love.
This is a 2.
Very high 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shooting it. Odd.
Yeah, love.
Work.
Love it.
When is their first boot coming in?
Not right here.
Oh, not right here.
This was good too.
I have to be honest, this is a soft toot. I just don't love this the way that I love a lot of the other looks on this runway.
Part of me wished there was more like an actual breastplate.
This is a 2. I love the idea. I want it to go a little further.
Honestly, I think I agree with Brandon. I just want like a chicken cutlet in there, maybe not even like a full breastplate, just like just chicken cutlet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like it's like something was missing there, and I was just like, maybe it should have been more like enunciated with that.
It felt a little bit, the fitting at least, felt like her season 9 finale look. Like, not in the finale, but like the final runway. Where she had like that bustier that moved back and forth and it didn't really fit perfectly. That's what it kind of felt like for me.
Okay.
So, boom. The Vivienne. This is great.
Yeah, this is stunning.
It was good look.
I love this.
Like the all red, and then of course the compliment with the black hair as well. Like, just like this, like if anyone else had, this could have been someone else's shoulder pads for last season,
right?
I mean, it's more shoulder pad than a lot of those shoulder pad looks were.
Honestly,
so true.
That fucking part. But no, this is so perfect from Viv.
Like, I want that hat. Really I want that hat.
I want that outfit.
I want the boots. I want.
And like the separation between dress and boot, it's like, because it's so small, but it's just the perfect amount.
I agree completely. Boot.
Yep.
I thought this was Jan for a split second.
Yeah, me too. I was like, wait, what's happening? Yeah, it was fine. It was, it was fine.
This is not flattering. What is happening in the scent?
Literally.
I like the color of it.
The colors are good.
Yeah,
the colors are good.
Like for me, because it was just like the hair reminded me of Jan, but then the dress kind of reminded me of Rosé, unfortunately.
This is the yassified Michelin Man.
Yes.
Like, yeah, no. It's a boot for me.
Yeah, this is a boot.
It's a boot.
Yvette Oddly.
I really like this.
I thought it was cool.
I like it.
Yep. I love the red and the blue together, then with the black jacket. I love the animation.
And was it a skirt or shorts?
It's a skirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a skirt. It's just like it's a wide leg skirt situation. But it was really, really good for me.
Yeah, this was really cute because of the whole like anime and the fact that Daphne Guinness was in love with this too.
Okay, we have to talk about, so that's the end of the runway. I want to talk about Daphne Guinness because A, I love her. B, I thought she was just such a good guest judge. I wish they had saved her for the ball next week.
Honestly.
Yeah, if she's a fashion person, you would think.
She's a model, style icon, all that kind of stuff. She's known, if you watch Untucked, I mean, you're only getting half the story if you don't. But she kind of talks about, for like the people that don't know, she's very well known for like her hair and the blonde and the black, then the patterning of it. That's like what she's most known for, honestly. And it goes back to her being a model and like having to change her hair so much, and then ultimately just like sticking with one style, and that kind of became like her iconic whatever. I love Daphne Guinness. But I loved how much she truly also felt like such a big Drag Race fan. Like, she was like, I've met your girls all over the world. I'm so happy to be here. Like that. And I hope we continue to get just like true fans and not just like people who want to be on Drag Race to say they've been on Drag Race as like celebrities. But yeah.
Who's next for the...
I actually don't know. I don't think that has been released. I'm double checking really quick.
Is it Nancy Pelosi? Because I know that she's fucking coming on one of these episodes, isn't she?
She's coming. Well, she's doing a feature at some
I don't think
point.
She's a judge. I think she's just coming to be like, hey, everyone.
Yeah, as a regular guest, but not a judge.
Yeah.
Because like the last politician that was on was that was actually a judge was AOC, who I loved. So
yeah, that was good.
I'm trying to see. I don't think.
Who was it? Oh, Jinx and Trinity.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know who the guest judge is. I can't find any information on it. So
okay.
But yes.
One wasn't enough.
Yeah, so we get critiques, we go back. Shay has changed into Miss J. Monet has changed into Martin Lawrence. Everybody's kind of in a different look. It's really interesting when you look at
as Prince.
Because if you look at the dichotomy of it, episode 1, and I didn't really touch on it much there, but episode 1, everyone's like should I change? Should I not change? Like, what's happening? And so only the people that really thought they were going to be in the top changed. And that's kind of what happened in this episode too. Less people changed, obviously, but we find out that the top 2 for the week are Jinx and the Tuck, with the other 2 high placers being Monet and Raja.
I agree.
Yep, I agree with that too. However, I wished Raja.
I think Raja with Raja's look, I think would have put over Tuck, but I think storyline they wanted to put Tuck in there.
I think that was a pure storyline decision. I hope they don't continue to gloss over Raja, because I think Raja has performed very consistently the first 2 episodes. For me, I would have done Jinx and Raja in the top 2, but that's just me. They lip sync to an artist I was surprised we've never had on Drag Race. And we lip sync to Rumor Has It by Adele, which is my favorite Adele song.
This is the first Adele song we've had?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
It's Adele song on Drag Race.
Yeah, and it's a good choice too, because
because it's all winners, and so they're gonna pay a little bit more, hopefully, for the money. I mean, we saw Old McDonald, but that's why
that was just the first one, okay? Like,
that's why we've only had like one Taylor Swift song. We've only had like B-list Beyonce songs, because like obviously this song cost a lot for the rights. So
yes,
and by B-list Beyonce songs, you mean Telephone?
No, I was talking more about Sugar Mama and Radio, but
they've had a lot of Ariana, but Ariana's a big fan. They should have her back. She's a big fan. She tweets every her Instagrams like every episode.
I would love Ariana as like the premier guest judge for 15.
Oh, that needs to happen soon.
They've done like Lizzo, Christina. Like, it's time for Ariana.
I wish that they would continue doing that thing of like, because I loved it when they could have the queen walk in drag and like as like and then it's like, who is that?
They would not do that again, because like Gaga was the only one that was like very draggy of everyone.
Well, and Gaga wanted it to happen. She's talked to
that too.
Like, she asked producers if she could do it.
Because who was the second one? Because there was another one after Gaga, right?
Christina.
It was Christina on season 10, and then 11.
Miley.
11 was Miley. 12.
Nicki Minaj
and Robin.
12 was Nicki Minaj and Robin, and then 13 they didn't do one because of the pandemic.
COVIDina.
Yeah. And then 14 was Lizzo.
Lizzo and Alicia Keys.
Hey, I'm Alicia Keys. Anyway, Jinx and the Tuck, Rumor Has It, my favorite Adele song, so I was screaming. I thought this was a good lip sync.
Yeah, this was a good lip sync.
I sent you a picture, Logan. I sent you a picture of they edited it out, but like Trinity's wig almost comes off during the lip sync. They completely edited it out. But I had paused it just like on a moment where her wig is like.
Yeah, it like fully.
Like, let me just send this to Logan because Logan will enjoy this.
Oh yeah, no, I screamed.
No, it almost slipped. Yeah, like we saw it. I was just like, uh-oh.
It fully becomes detached, and like you can see the space between her head and her wig.
Yeah,
like it's so funny. I thought Jinx. I was really nervous for Jinx. I didn't know if Jinx could beat Trinity in a lip sync.
Do you guys actually think that? Like, do you guys actually think that it comes down to the lip sync though? Because in my head I was like, no matter what, Jinx is winning.
I think in this case, yes, a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how things go over the next couple of episodes.
Yeah.
I think Jinx was the clear winner, and I think unless she did something to absolutely fuck up, I think she was gonna win this lip sync regardless.
I think she would have had to like walk out for them to not give her the
would have had to Ginny Lemon.
Yeah.
And then,
or she would just have had wouldn't have had to know the words at all. She would have just had to be like,
totally.
This is also a really interesting song choice for the two of them, because I feel like this is the only I feel like Adele is the only artist that could simultaneously be in Trinity and Jinx's wheelhouses.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like both of them have performed an Adele song before.
Yeah, most likely.
They're so different.
They're like the opposite. Like the only other people drag wise that I feel like are the more polar opposites on this cast would be like Jinx and the Vivian, or like Jinx and Jada. I think more so Jada, honestly.
Yeah, more so Jada, because like I feel like the Vivienne and Jinx could like do something similar in a way.
Well, they're both impressionists, so that's kind of
yes.
But yeah, Jinx and Jada, I don't think we'll ever see in the top together.
But that would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
But yes,
then it's kind of just like what song?
Rumor has it like I was pleasantly happy because like I kind of hope like for Adele, like part of me thought it could have been Set Fire to the Rain.
Sure.
Yeah, but like rumor has it was a good choice for the both of them. Like I'm again, like you said, I was also surprised that was the first Adele song ever that lip sync to, because like did they ever? I assume they never did Adele in UK.
No, they have not done Adele.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy.
You would think, but I mean, they've kind of run the gambit of all of the like lesser expensive British.
Didn't they do Hello?
No.
Oh. You're
No.
like, no. That did not happen. No.
No.
Anyway.
I'm so tired.
I feel that. Jinx wins. Do we agree? I think yes, we agree.
We agree.
Yes.
We agree. Great, cool.
I'll agree.
Jinx blocks Shay.
I expected it.
Probably smart. Shay's just so good at all the time.
Am I upset? Yes. Does it make sense? Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a very strategic move without knowing it, because next week is the ball. And Shay's won a couple balls in her time, so
Yep.
Shay loves a good ball.
Yes.
Truly that. Well, we're gonna.
Maybe this will be Raja's time. Raja's time to win with the ball.
Raja and Jada. Could you have that?
I mean, if we're thinking about your theory of putting like the queens.
Yeah. This is where the opposites could like actually happen.
This is where you could see Raja, Viv, Jada. Who's the other person that hasn't gotten a win yet?
Evie
won ball. Evie won the ball.
You could see any of them. You could see. Did Evie win the ball?
That was the jellyfish one,
ball.
Yeah. Jellyfish?
No.
What
was the runway look she brought?
Oh.
No, she did the monster. Who won the monster ball? Brooklyn.
Monster
ball.
Yeah, Brooklyn won.
So Evie is not.
Evie should have. Well, I think what you're saying was Evie should have won the design challenge, which was the farm to runway.
I agree.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it was Plastique who won the farm to runway.
Because they had to justify giving her 8th, so they had to give her a win at some point. You know. Anyway, we're tired, so we're gonna leave.
Here.
Follow, like, subscribe, share, follow these beautiful humans.
Slay.
Slay, pussy pop. Yes, God, for your nerves.
Bye.
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 Goodbye now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So long. Farewell.
Long. Adios.
Ooh.